Now we want to talk about the girl child. This morning we want to talk about girl child empowerment. And we have a guest with us in the studio to do justice to talk to us more on how the girl child can be empowered. Help us welcome Agatha Ike Odeyemi to the program this morning. Agatha, you're welcome to the program. Yeah. And Agatha Ike Odeyemi is a public relations officer, Blessed Hope Foundation, and together we'll be talking about the girl child empowerment. But start with the need to empower the girl child.
There's still a large number of girls that are still not empowered or still feel less than how they should. For us at Blessed Hope Foundation, our major niche is, we're really passionate about the girl child. We're really passionate about empowering the girl child and women as well through skill empowerment or skill acquisition rather, and empowerment. We are focused on ensuring that the girl child is seen and heard for not just being a human being, also being a girl, because we just finished a skill acquisition program in commemoration of ICT Day, Girls in ICT Day, which was on the 25th of April, and it was quite an eye-opener for us as well, because we were able to meet up with girls from Noble Hall Academy. We trained about 50 students in the on the subject of web designing, and we were so excited and elated to see their response to it. So we are extremely passionate about women empowerment and also empowering the girl child, like I said, through skill acquisition and through empowerment programs.
But what are the things that you've seen that you feel constitute a major hindrance?
Okay, that's a very good question. So major, let's say, challenge has always been the cultural stereotype. It's unfortunate that even in 2024, there's still people with that same stereotype that women should be relegated to the background. You being a woman, you should earn less than a man. You being a woman, you cannot aspire to go into a male-dominated industry. You find out that when a woman says she wants to be an engineer, or she wants to be even a mechanic, or she wants to go into tech, which is majorly male-dominated industries, you find out that there's always that stereotype and saying, no, you can't do that. You just go sit down and have a child and be in the home. Now, that is not to say that that's not equally important. We're not saying that women should not, take care of a home as well. But we shouldn't be put in that box, and especially with the young girls growing up. They shouldn't have to feel that, all I have to do as an adult is just to get married and have children. That's important. That's an aspect, and it's important. However, you should be career driven. So one of the challenges for us has always been the stereotype, which is why we try to encourage people and even young girls to strive for more. A case in point, the month of March was the month of women. And we, as an NGO, we did outreaches to women on the streets just to encourage them and make them feel special. Because at the end of it all, in as much as people say we live in a male-dominated world, women have a voice and they should be heard.
Yes, we have a voice and we should be heard.
Absolutely.
Okay, now Blessed Hope Foundation, you said earlier on that you're so passionate about the girl child and women.
Yes.
When did you start and what have you been doing apart from this recent one you did, you empower girls in the area of ICT?
So far, it's been in existence since 2007, but we fully registered and incorporated in 2020. So since 2020 up until now, we've been able to have food drives just to alleviate poverty as well. So this empowerment that we did for young girls is one of our many skill acquisition programs that we have in the works as well. But for us as an NGO, we also understand that it's not easy, and because in as much as we are passionate about the girl child, you still need funds to be able to function and to impact more lives. Yes. So we're doing our best, and we're hoping that we still get enough resources to be able to empower as much girls as we can.
Okay.
So we're excited about the response you got. Share with us some of this high points of that training.
because I was there as well.
Okay.
The girls were excited to design a website. They did design their first homepage, and they were so excited. And they even were interested in, everything digital. They're asking questions about digital marketing. They're asking questions about other tech-related subjects as well. And also, there was even one student that was telling me she's interested in designing a robot.
Wow.
So, and these are girls.
Yes.
Saying this, I was so excited and proud to be female, and just seeing that the next generation is interested. Because there's even one student that told me she wants to be a doctor. And one of the things we emphasize is that no matter the field you're in, you need tech skills. Whether you're in medicine, whether you're a lawyer, whatever skill, whatever profession you choose, you need to be able to own some level, whatever aspect of tech skills, because we're in the ICT age.
Yes.
So it was interesting for us to see that, while others were interested in core ICT, the others that were not interested still understood that they need to understand the way tech works. Some even said, I want to start a podcast at some point. Some were interested in content creation. So it was just elating to see that these ladies are interested, and the future is somewhat safe in some ways for women.
Wow. All right, so let's go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more. Yes, the program is still Good Morning Abuja. If you just tune in, you have not missed much. And we are talking about how the girl child can be empowered. I want you to share with us the role that parents or caregivers can play in supporting this girl child empowerment you are talking about.
So, for parents, it's all about information.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in as much as we live in the 21st century, we still find out that certain information is still, some parents are not open to certain things, and that's because they're not enlightened. That's why on programs like this, we take out time to enlighten the parents and, inform them that your daughter can be so much more, your child can be so much more, as long as you're willing to expose them and enlighten them the more. It's not just about your dreams, it's about, what the child can do, even if the basic here that we're talking about is a girl child, but it's in a holistic perspective. It is important that parents encourage their children to be better, and the only way you can encourage them is to be informed yourself. Encourage them to go. I think the school just resumed.
Yeah.
Now at the end of the term, this is a long holiday, I presume. Let the children go for tech-related classes. Let them be informed. Don't keep them in the box. I understand that they're your babies and you want to keep them safe, but let them be informed with your guidance, because time is of the essence. When you miss something, trying to get that knowledge once you're older is hard.
It's hard.
But the moment you give them that chance to explore and express themselves, you are helping, you are investing in their future, and they will not forget. So for parents, I would encourage them to, let your children be informed. Whenever you have this kind of programs, encourage your children to take part in it, and you yourself do the research, because there's so much information out there. You just have not embraced it or found ways to get that information. Yes. Okay.
Some of the sentiments, especially when you're talking about parents with information, everything, and this way. So, how do you?
So it still comes back to enlightenment.
Okay.
Enlightenment, exposure. You mentioned some, like said, Fano in Sokoto. The average. I'm just trying to paint a scenario in a village where they don't have access to internet. You don't have access to electricity. Now, you don't expect someone there to be informed and, informed in a way that it clashes with what they know as their culture, because that is what the issue here is. Culture is something that is the way of life of people, but that's the thing, lives evolve, culture evolves. There are things that we used to do then that we don't do now. So that's the thing here. So in those kind of situations, if you express to someone that you don't have electricity, you don't have internet, if you empower a girl and then she's able to bring electricity and bring internet services to your village, hasn't that empowered a generation?
It has.
So that's where the information comes in. Yes, the government cannot do it all, which is why non-profit organizations are there to equally help raise that awareness, because it's really important. It's very expedient that people in these local rural areas are informed that their children can be more. And you find out that these girls are really interested in going to school. They want to go to school, but they just have that mindset that, oh, I'm supposed to just have children and just be a mom, and that's I shouldn't aspire. But when that phrase that says train a child and train a girl child and raise a generation, it is very valid. So the challenges, it all comes down to information, enlightenment. Once we're able to do that, and the parents having an open mind, no one is going to take away that responsibility. Women, I think that's where, when there's that argument of feminism, that, oh, feminists mean that, oh, you can't, as women, you shouldn't aspire to do this, you shouldn't. No, we understand that men biologically have to do this, and women biologically have to do this. However, when it comes to, your career or in the workplace, it should be fair. If you, like the both of you now, let me just use you as an example. You're doing the same job, you both should be paid the same thing. Should be paid based on her capability, not her gender. She shouldn't be paid less because, oh, you're female, a man should be paid more. So that's not it. So we're focused, like I said, we're focused on skill acquisition, empowerment, as well as food drive. We understand that there's poverty, there's lack of information out there, and we're focused on empowering girls, empowering people. With the skill acquisition, it cuts across both genders when we're doing skill acquisition. But when it comes to empowerment, we're focused on the girl child, because like I said, empower a girl child, empower
the whole generation. Yes, I know I've been giving signal, but quickly before we go, I still want you to encourage and talk to the girl child or the women, how they can be better encouraged to pursue a leadership role.
Yes.
This leadership role you are talking about starts from the family.
Absolutely.
Before you bring it out to the society. So how can they be better encouraged to start the leadership role?
It all starts from the home. It all starts from the family, not stifling the girl, but allowing her to express herself. Because the moment she can express herself at home, she will be able to express herself, out there, and also take on leadership roles. So as parents, it starts everything. Parents is the nucleus of every society. So the moment you stifle your child, or you keep your child quiet at home, when they go out, they don't feel the need to speak. So this is just me encouraging parents and caregivers. Ensure that you allow your child or the person or your ward, whoever it is that you care for, that is female, to express themselves. And also, young girls, there's so much you can do. The sky is literally the beginning. You're just scratching the surface. You haven't even gotten there. So just believe in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, you can do so much.
Thank you so much for your time with us and this wonderful information.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
It's been a wonderful discussion with you this
Thank
morning.
you for having me.
I will be speaking with Agatha Ike of Blessed Hope Foundation.